put your blame on me. 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Boston Celtics. For the Celtics, they come into this game after a loss to Brooklyn. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. And some of the best guards in the league facing off tonight. Different skill sets, different styles. Kenny, if you had to build a guard from scratch, what are some of the characteristics you'd look for?
Oh, no question. I'd take the shooting touch of Steph Curry. I'd take the...
He makes it look
Steph. I'd take the toughness of Russell Westbrook. I'd take the basketball savvy of Chris Paul. And I'd throw
You take the defense of...
I'll take the defense of Tony Allen and throw it all together. You wouldn't put that together, Shaq? That's making you tired and sleepy? Wake up!
Is this boring you?
I would want toughness. You have to be able to switch on to certain players, the bigger players, and I would like the leadership.
And give me the size of Michael Carter-Williams.
The size of Michael Carter. How about the size of Magic Johnson?
No, that's a little bit too big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because later on in this game.
Huh?
Wake up.
Whatever.
Leadership.
Oh, sorry.
And I'll take the ability not to go to sleep like Shaq.
Well, if you answer the question.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. Two Eastern Conference foes go at it tonight here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, as the Cavaliers face the Boston Celtics. They lost at Brooklyn their last game. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Yeah, it was a rough night for him. A lack of focus, I felt like, led to way too many mistakes.
I think you're absolutely right. Too careless with the basketball. I don't think you can expect to win when you're giving away that many opportunities.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks, D.A., and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy, one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
And, guys, how rare is it to see the top two teams in a conference swap star players, as the Cavs and the Celtics did this past summer? The reason it came together was how well it fit, though, for both teams. And you could argue both teams, in essence, got better.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum out there with Hayward. Then it's Nelson. Then there's Smart. And it's Irving at the one spot. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got the first points of the night for the Cavs.
And it's fascinating to see these new-look rosters, former teammates going head-to-head. This is a matchup we could see plenty more of come playoff time.
Tatum's shot is off. On defense, Boston. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and a four-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
We know whichever team makes the best adjustments on the fly will have the best chance of emerging victorious in this first meeting.
Now here's James following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Love with the screen on Hayward. Thompson in the corner. Back to LeBron. The kick out to Rose. He tries for 3. Rose with another miss. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Irving against Bledsoe. Shoots from 14, and it's Irving missing. James against Hayward, and Thompson kicks to LeBron. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bledsoe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Improving catch-and-shoot game. Bledsoe no longer needs to put the ball on the floor to get his points.
Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup. The teardrop.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Bledsoe kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Rose. 5 to shoot. Bledsoe passes to Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose. Celtics trail by 3. Here is Hayward. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Now here's Smart. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the right.
The other thing it does, Greg, it opens up the floor, right? The other team had 0 answer for their outside shooting in that one.
Bledsoe dishes to Love. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
Outside Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Love kicks to Bledsoe. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson in the corner. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Goes up on the wing, and it's Bledsoe. Time on the assist by Love. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving attacking, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Boy, you think about the virtuoso ball handlers in NBA history. Kyrie Irving has got to rank at the top of that list. You know, his ability to dissect defenders, get into the lane, that is the foundation of his offensive game.
And the fans get their money's worth watching Irving. My goodness, Doris, he puts on a show.
Oh, he certainly does. He's got every move in the book. A devastating crossover, a little in and out dribble, the hesitation, the spin, the ability to stop on a dime and hit the pull-up. You don't ever know as a defender which way to go.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis. Rose kicks to LeBron. Another shot. Kicks it out to Love. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Rose. Love outside. And Thompson kicks to Love. Again, Love missing. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Irving. Here's Tatum. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Love. Bledsoe against Irving. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Guys, just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough. You know, it's interesting. Kevin Love, almost two different players, right, guys? I mean, a bruising offensive rebounder who can battle inside, but also a skilled perimeter shooter. That's a rare combination.
And that one falls for Love. And the three-point shot is a growing part of Kevin Love's game.
Well, I think it's certainly something he's added since coming to the NBA. From barely shooting any early on in his career where he was a flat back-to-the-basket scorer, now three-pointers account for almost half of his field goal attempts.
Now LeBron, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. It's a pick by Love. Bledsoe dishes to LeBron. Thompson for three. And it's sent back by Irving. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Smart. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. Back to Irving. Over Bledsoe. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
What a silky jumper from Kyrie there in the face of some pretty staunch defense. Takes a lot of pressure to throw his shot off.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Bledsoe. Kicks to Love. It's a pick by Love. Rose passes to Bledsoe. The three. James, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rose with the double team. Hayward kicks to Irving. Over Bledsoe. That one a little long.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
And here is James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Listen, LeBron has had some years where his free throw percentage has not been as high as you'd like, but for the most part, pretty solid.
And Doris, one thing we've seen with LeBron, he's not shy putting pressure on the franchise when it comes to personnel decisions.
Right, Kev, this guy is very serious about winning championships. LeBron James expects support from ownership in terms of acquiring the right pieces, and he keeps his contract short with a purpose. That exerts leverage to be in position to win.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. The screen from Brown. A three from Morris. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson.
Well, terrific instincts. Amir Johnson feeling out the defense, slices them apart with his passing ability.
They set the pick. Here's LeBron for three. And the three ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Curry. Johnson the screen. Passes it to Farrell. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland leading by 8. Three-pointer. And another three for Cleveland.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Well, we all have hobbies outside basketball, Doris. You said that one of your passions is cooking, and I know this personally. I have to ask, what's your best dish? What's your specialty?
You know, that might be too many to name, but if I were to pick just one, I would probably have to say my chicken tetrazzini is my children's favorite. Boy, I can throw down in the kitchen, Kevin.
Learn that from mom? Did you just pick that up on your own? How'd you learn to be such a good cook?
You know, my daughter and I, that was one thing that sort of really bonded us. When we would watch a little cooking show on TV, head to the kitchen and try to reproduce it. So Sarah and I did some work.
Love that stuff.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Farrell passes to Morris. Brown kicks to Morris. Back to Brown to end the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's off from three-point range. The pass to Farrell. Johnson the screen. Farrell kicks to Morris. Johnson sets the screen for Morris. Goes up at the stripe. The second chance effort, and Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got his first basket.
Well, good thing he hit the weight room, because Amir Johnson exerting his strength to come up with these second chance opportunities.
But they get it back. No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Farrell passes to Brown. Johnson the screen. Doubled by Smith. Farrell for three. Rebounded by Holmes. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Farrell kicks to Brown. Morris outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now Cleveland shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's Baldwin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. There's the feed to Smith. Shoots from 12. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Morris. Celtics trail by 11. It's stolen by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Baldwin. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Curry with him. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They double-team Curry. Brown kicks to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson the screen from outside the arc. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, gained separation by just working off the screen. Morris been around the block enough times to know all the angles.
Smith with a screen on Brown. Here's Baldwin. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media, but also, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
Baldwin out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Smith. Then there's Iman Shumpert. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And here are the Cavaliers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Rebounded by the Celtics. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? but every one of them is here for a reason. There are times when you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. And so it's Boston with it after Iman Shumpert missed from long range. Farrell, it's rebounded by Baldwin. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Shumpert passes to Baldwin. Out to the wing. From downtown. The rebound by the Celtics. Morris has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, Brad Stevens started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
And Cleveland making a change here. Zizic is checked in. Then for the Celtics, Nelson's checked in for Johnson. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Yogi Ferrell. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And rumor has it Brad Stevens used to keep a pad of paper for every TV in the house to sketch plays that he saw in games.
Well, those were the old days. Now he can just text an assistant with the game and timestamp, and then he reviews a marathon edit of plays for things he can use. Oh, the beauty of technology.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Hernan Gomez. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Taken away. Pass break, here we go. Here's Baldwin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how's that for a solo performance?
Well, you couldn't do it any better than that, Greg. Textbook execution on the break.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Irving. The Cavaliers making the shot. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
How good is Kyrie at getting that shot up with a defender in his grill?
To the middle. Nelson with the steal. Now, here is Irving. Last game he had 28 points. Morris outside. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Baldwin. Out to Shumpert. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you just love Shumpert's pre-shot routine. Gets his feet set, ready to catch and release. Beautiful.
Irving kicks to Nelson. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Cleveland.
They really struck a nice balance between long-range shooting and also attacking the rim. That keeps the defense off balance and keeps things flowing offensively.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Curry. LeBron passes to Zizic. Basket good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Just an example of what sets LeBron apart from everyone else. The ability to set up his teammates for easy scores while being so dominant himself.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Over in the corner, Rose. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And now a look at Eric Bledsoe. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Smart misses. Cleveland leading by 7. Now Bledsoe. He has 5. Pass to Zizic. Back to Bledsoe. James kicks to Love. 5 on the clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, how do you like the determination from Love right there? You have to put a body on this guy whenever a shot goes up.
A steal. And here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot's good from LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Tatum. Down by 12. Nelson sets a screen for Tatum. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Yeah, I thought he was rushing his shot early on, but not here in the second quarter.
The screen from Thompson. Stolen by Smart. He kicks it to Irving. Nelson sets a screen for Irving. The 3-pointer no good.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Rose kicks to Bledsoe. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Now, make no mistake, Bledsoe has worked every year on getting more and more comfortable from behind the arc.
Irving drives in and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The dish now to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. No good from Bledsoe. Celtics trail by 11. Feeds to Irving. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The screen from Thompson. Here's LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Doris, you've watched the game of basketball develop over the years, but it seems like over the past 5 seasons, there's been a real shift in what is considered a good shot. Talk about that.
Well, there was a moment in last year's finals where Steph Curry is leading a transition opportunity where it's a 3-on-2, and normally you are taught, go get a layup. Well, Steph had Kevin Durant in front of him, and instead of passing to KD, he stops and shoots a pull-up 3. The 3-pointer and playing with pace are the most extreme differences in this year's NBA.
The pull-up 3 really took a lot of focus, I thought, this past playoff season, didn't you?
Oh, I agree. And it's incredible the freedom that these guys have to go ahead and pull the trigger. Now, whether that's analytics-based, Kevin, or whether it's just the skill level changing of the players, that's an interesting question.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Rose with the double team. Dishes it to Tatum. Offensive rebound. And Nelson gets it to go. Nelson's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. No good from Bledsoe.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Here's Hayward. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. James in the post. Defended by Hayward. Nelson with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, Kyrie coming to play today. So good at finding ways to step up his game.
16 feet away. The kick out to Rose. Shoots a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Rose has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the 2nd period.
Irving. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
Bledsoe kicks to James. Thompson outside. He's looking for Love and finds him. Nelson with the rebound. Nelson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
Thompson, a screen on Hayward. James kicks to Love. Another miss by Love. Celtics trail by 6. Hayward dishes to Irving. He feeds it to Nelson. And the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Back to Bledsoe. LeBron left side. Bledsoe kicks to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what... Get out of the way!
Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
But Kyrie doing his thing out there, setting up his teammates. A point guard in every sense of the word.
Here's Bledsoe, and that one goes long. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 16-7 run. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
The Celtics making a switch here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Nelson. Marcus Morris comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Irving. It's stolen by Brown. He dishes it to Morris. Johnson kicks to Brown. Johnson the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you like the way Amir Johnson screens for his teammates. Terrific using his body to create space for his guys.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, your thoughts. How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Check it out. Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Boston shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. On the floor for Boston, we've got Hayward. Irving is out there with Smart. Then it's Nelson, and it's Tatum in at the 4 slot.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Hayward up top. Pass to Irving. A floater. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Something everyone seems to be doing these days, Doris, polishing their jumper, making sure that it becomes, the first thought perhaps as they work on things in the offseason. In your opinion, who in the NBA has the smoothest shooting stroke, the best style?
Well, given that Ray Allen is retired in the last couple of years, he would have been the first guy to come to mind. My present best shooter, and the guy who gets it off the fastest and is the most likely to incinerate a defense in a short period of time. That would be one Mr. Klay Thompson, arguably one of the best two-way players in today's NBA.
Great word, incinerate, because he can be so hot and so dangerous. Hayward passes to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
And Thompson kicks to LeBron. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hayward with some nice D.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kicks to Smart. They set the pick. Here's the floater. Irving can't hit.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Thompson, a screen on Hayward. LeBron kicks to Bledsoe. Rose dishes to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Thompson passes to Rose. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Nobody near Irving. They grab their own miss. Nelson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is off. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Love outside. And here's Rose outside. That doesn't go either for Rose. Tatum kicks to Irving. Boston, no good that time either.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
James dishes to Thompson. Nelson with the steal. Here's Tatum. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Tatum's got 10.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Bledsoe passes to Thompson. And stolen by Hayward. Passes to Irving. Back to Hayward. From the arc. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from for the Celtics.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. And every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive shot.
Use that pick to get in close. 10 points for him.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Irving with it, now guarded by Bledsoe. Hayward outside. Nelson sets a screen for Hayward. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. And it's Hayward again missing.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Bledsoe kicks to Love. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Derrick Rose, number 1. Kevin Love, 4th.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Hernangomez is checked in for the Cavaliers. Iman Shumpert has come in for Derrick Rose. Hayward kicks to Irving. Boston, no good that time either.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
Outside Shumpert. Here's LeBron. He's got 10. Hernangomez in the corner. Back to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bledsoe for 3. Love, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Doris, coming into the NBA, Love's game was centered around the basket, a double-double machine.
Well, think about this, Kev. One of 5 players in the last 3 decades to average over 15 rebounds for an entire season. He did that in 2011. And he still remains a factor on the boards because he's got terrific understanding of positioning and great lower body strength.
Bledsoe against Irving. Launches a 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 4. Step back shot. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 24 points.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
And the 3 ball is good. And that's now 6 points for Iman Shumpert.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
It's stolen by Curry. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Curry's got the ball. Irving for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 27 points for him.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Bledsoe with it. 8 points for him. Hernan Gomez kicks to Bledsoe and stolen by Irving. Hayward on the wing for the tie. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, Kevin, Gordon Hayward has paid a price in the gym, and now his strength allows him to score through aggressive defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Amir Johnson's checked in for Nelson. Morris comes in for Tatum, and it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. There's the pick. Here's Baldwin, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. They double-team Curry. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Baldwin. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Just terrific vision right there from Smith to keep the ball moving for a score.
Smith against Brown. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 3. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Curry. Johnson the screen. Hayward left side. Morris outside. Johnson sends the screen for Morris. Jumper off the screen. It's good. Morris has got 10.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
To Holmes. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Curry. Out to Morris. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Morris.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Hernan Gomez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 6. Johnson the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Curry. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
Here's Baldwin. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Celtics shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And that one, good. Hayward's got 8 here in the quarter.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's Baldwin. Defended by Hayward. Baldwin can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Johnson the screen, and Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And that's now 10 points for Gordon Hayward. To the right side. Here's Baldwin. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Celtics shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Out to Hayward. Drills it from outside. Hayward's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
I think you've got to have great awareness of Gordon Hayward on the perimeter. This guy is always probing for opportunities from three-point territory.
And that time, also a missed shot. And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 1. And there's the pass to Johnson. Over in the corner, Brown. Johnson the screen. Morris dishes to Johnson. Curry outside. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Commanding respect, Kevin. Willie goes up strong and reaps the rewards.
Now Curry. Johnson the screen. And here is Curry. Again, Curry missing. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Pace of play is a big part of tonight, okay? Make sure on the bench when we come back, we lift it. We lift it.
The team's great young teachers, Brad Stevens wanting his guys to control the tempo.
Yeah, and he feels if they push it, if they attack intelligently, it's going to be to their advantage.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Thompson is out there with Holmes. And it's Smith. And it's Baldwin in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. They set the pick. Morris outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. J.R. Smith picks one up. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Smith. Here's Baldwin. That one drops for him. Baldwin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Farrell kicks to Brown. The feed to Nelson. Morris outside. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Smart. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And right now, they have all the momentum. I mean, just look at the score.
No, there's no doubt. You can see it. The lead continues to grow. They're not slowing down. I love the pressure they're applying.
Smart kicks to Brown. There's a screen. Off the screen. The putback. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Baldwin. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Celtics trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Farrell. Nelson sets a screen for Morris. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and Nelson gets it to go.
Yeah, and an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
A three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Farrell. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Morris. Here's Baldwin, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Kicks it out to James. Lets it go with the three. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Irving kicks to Smart. Morris passes to Smart. Shoots it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Rose kicks to James. Offensive rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Irving, the open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Rose. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose, always attacking.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Rose.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Nelson dishes to Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when he started out in his career, he was a little bit inconsistent at the free throw line. But now, Bledsoe, not a guy you want to put at the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good.
I'll tell you, the freak athleticism of Eric Bledsoe is eye-popping. He has unbelievable burst in the open floor that can make even elite guards look like they're standing still.
Smart with the ball, working on Rose. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Love, poked away, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. He kicks to Smart, puts up a 3, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight. And for Bledsoe, the athleticism goes beyond his open floor speed. Doris also a fantastic rebounder, as you know, for a guard, even though his height is doing him no favors.
Well, he entered the league, obviously, Eric Bledsoe, as an elite-level athlete. And the longer you play, the more you understand how to take advantage of that. And obviously, once you become a starter, you can expect your productivity to increase.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
We, the North, starting to turn out some players, right? Out of Toronto, Canada, Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have the most expansive offensive skill set, but guys, his motor is as good as it gets.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Thompson, one of the most relentless rebounders in the NBA.
Well, this is the elite skill he brings to the table. His durability and nightly effort on the boards make him a hugely valuable player, worthy of that contract.
He's off on the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
LeBron passes to Thompson. Nelson with the steal. Irving against Bledsoe. Irving with it. Here's Morris. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Outside for Bledsoe. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
I'll tell you what, he signed that $70 million contract back in 2014. When he's been healthy, Bledsoe's been worth every single penny.
They set the screen. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Love. Irving attacking, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Rose kicks to Bledsoe. Thompson sets the pick for James. Down low, lets it go from 11. Kicks it out to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Smart dishes to Irving. Morris outside, back to Irving. Nelson with a screen on Bledsoe. Irving passes to Nelson. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Nelson's got 7 points for the quarter. Outside Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Shoots from the baseline, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, I think he was forcing too many shots in the first half. Now the game's coming to him.
Irving against Bledsoe. Tatum kicks to Irving. There's the dish to Tatum. It's Nelson atop the key. In the corner, it's Morris. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Stolen by Bledsoe. Rose dishes to Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Outside Rose. Out to Thompson. LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Love. Another miss by Love.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Tatum passes to Smart. The 11-footer. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And, Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And his touch from long range has been money. Yeah, he's totaled 4 3-pointers on a very efficient night of shooting. And that's what turned a good game for him into a great one.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Irving against Bledsoe. Irving kicks to Hayward. Nelson with a screen on LeBron. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayward. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Oh, wide open look for Love. Again, Love missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hayward dishes to Smart. There's a screen. Outside Irving. Tries it from 19. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Rose with the 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, this is one of Rose's few offensive limitations, right? That consistency from deep range, but he drills that one.
14 feet away, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Love outside. And again, it's Cleveland.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Derrick Rose.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Down low, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
There's the screen. Jumper off the screen. They get it back. Pass to Holmes. Cleveland moving it around. This one for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
Curry passes to Farrell. Dishes to Brown. He feeds it to Curry. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Back to Smith. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.